son. You are the front. We rolling. And all y'all doing
explicit
you need
content.
it. Come find me. I'll hit you with the potion, man. All we do is grind.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your morning cup of tea.
Don't tell me what, tell me who. And
Yep.
brain jerk fellas, pillars of the community. I'm honored to be here,
Yep.
but
They're the Wu-Tang Clan as shit gets deep.
Their actual superpower is something called the synchronicity wave.
Oh, man.
I'm not the moral police.
Right.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
This we're going to be doing this over here, and we're going to be learning and educating so we can pass it on down the line.
And use your ability to feel the turn of the universe, to really understand and empathize with your fellow man, to improve their day just a little bit.
The Branger era. Welcome to the Branger era. Welcome to.
Oh yeah, good morning, jerk-offs. How's everybody doing? Hey, look at that, man. He's like
it's just like the blue cloud was like rolling right past me. Wasn't it? That's true.
Gandalf coming in through the smoke. What up, Night Train? What up, Blind Needle?
Physical therapy for the second day. Yes, last Wednesday was, measuring and seeing things. Today's actual physical therapy day. Actually working on stretching the shoulder out and working. I did get one exercise this last week, so I mean, something new. So we'll see.
Good morning,
It's
John.
been a healing process.
Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming in. How's everybody today? I'm excited for you, Night Train. How's your mobility with that arm right now? Tight? Yeah, super tight. That's as high as you can go.
She said as long as I'm not pushing over a 3 for pain to move it around and whatnot, then I should be all right. So that I'm not stretching and tearing anything possibly. It's just, anything less than a 3.
Good morning, squirrels.
I've been walking around the house more a little bit without the sling on. Yesterday, I didn't wear the sling at all.
Glitter bomb. John Cole said he's alive.
That's enough of that, right?
I was like, Jesus. All right, squirrels, enough glitter.
Yeah, girl, going crazy.
This kid.
Let's do that roast joint we smoked before the show.
Just so everybody knows, it is an open panel today. There's no truth or false Friday. We can throw out some truth or false things we can guess upon, but it's not.
We got some play. That's
Yeah,
about it.
we got some silly.
I didn't do any research,
Yeah.
and failed. Sorry, guys. I did a little research, this morning, but like right before the show, I thought that's how it was supposed to be done. That's how I was trained,
Yeah, no, squirrel. You can come up. We're having an open panel today. We're just sitting and talking. I don't know. You okay? I don't know. Hopefully he's okay.
Right.
I don't want to say too much, but I'll just say right now, T-Rup will be
You know how T-Rup gets his highs and his lows? I think he's at one of his lows right now.
I'm hoping it's just temporary, but he's going to be gone for a little bit.
He's taking a break.
Yeah. He's got to do what's good for his mental health, and right now that's getting
refocusing.
So we're gonna do things a little different around here for a little bit, change things up a little bit again, but we're gonna keep moving, keep on moving. 22 squirrels. But yeah, yesterday I went to practice. Practice was really good. It was our first day of like heavy conditioning, to where coach made these dudes run. Kids were throwing up.
Chef Rodney just liked the link I shared, which is probably Branger. Maybe he'll come in. We should tag him and say, "Hey, man,
What up? Ronnie says, well, I hope he's at least knows he is missed. What?
Caleb, what's good?
I've messaged him. Everybody, if you want, go ahead and message him. Just let him know you love him. What up, Kayla Marie? Good morning. How you doing today, huh? But I got back from practice. Me and Josh were talking, and I think we're gonna see a little bit more of Josh in the near future. We're gonna see more of Josh. I want to dive into, his condition and his daily.
You have to make sure he's on the tamer. You're a little wild sometimes.
I told him that too. I was like, dude, you can't. There can be no dicks, and you don't talk super bad shit. He was like, no worries, I got you, dude.
Yeah.
Kayla's at
funny.
I know.
At work, I wish.
Days are like, yep.
I got at least like 20 more days before I get to even think about work. It sounds like.
What up, Ann?
It sucks because I mean, there's stuff going on, man. We got the Bikes on the Bricks is coming up in Flint, Michigan, so I'm going to be down there working Bikes on the Bricks, and we've got the Christian Motorcyclists Association, our state rally is coming up. I want to ride the bike for those. I don't want to take the car down. Well, right. Your wife will have to take the car down to Sebring anyway.
Buy a sidecar. You'll have to ride while she drives.
Well, she's going to take all her jewelry down for her jamboree and whatnot, so she can actually sell. So she's going to have a stand. They've got like personal stuff and crafts and shit like that they put out.
Very nice.
Of the people from the CMA and whatnot. So you can put your own little booth out there. So
you should come to our events then. And I don't know, depending on the event and how long the event is, she could put up a stand and.
Right.
Yeah,
she does her jamboree jewelry and whatnot. She's got a little booth she does.
And that's a drive for you guys.
Yeah, it's just a drive, but I mean, she usually pays like $20-$30 a spot for a weekend or something like that. Even at like the mall, I think it was like $40 or $50, and she made her money back and then a bunch more. So I mean,
yeah, depending on like the event and who's in charge and what they're charging for vendors, either because like
but like a 10x10 spot, she don't mind usually paying for one of those.
I think the open air market down here, that one was like $50 for a vendor spot, but the whole town was here.
Yeah, for the whole weekend type thing, right?
Maybe day I think was like $15, $20, $30, something like that. The whole day, people are all day.
Yeah, that would have been a fun one to get down there and have a stand over there. You know what I mean? Yep. There's lots of different stuff going on down there.
We're gonna be doing a lot more stuff like that.
But once she gets her stuff back together and we figure out kind of situated a little bit more, I mean, she's trying to get her live streams going again. So I mean, that's something.
Nice. Nice. Ryan's birthday is in October 1st. Put that one on the calendar.
Ooh, yeah, the big party.
Oh yeah, big bash.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring the drone down. Me and Spooky gonna have to get together and play with some drones down there for sure.
We're also gonna have a Halloween party. We're working together, but the Halloween party will be near Romulus area, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's it. It might be not, but it's not here in Monroe. It's gonna be a little further north.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. Enjoy your day.
What up
at the fair? At least you ain't got to be working slaving at the Wally.
Heading to the fair to represent the Pop Fest. Yes, sir.
Big time there, boy.
Speaking of, let's get to the sponsor spot.
Sure to go check out the Monroe Pop Fest September 16th and 17th. The Monroe Pop Fest is a locally owned and promoted convention that celebrates everything pop culture has to offer. The Monroe Pop Fest brings several national comic book and media guests each year, as well as deliver 100+ vending and artist alley booths to shop from. Go visit them at monroepopfest.com. IWR, welcome to the home of Insane Wrestling Revolution. Here you can find out all about the hottest wrestling promotion in the Midwest, ran by former WWE and current Impact superstar Rhino and the Monroe Pop Fest Gary Paulette. Go check out the Insane Wrestling Revolution page on Facebook and join the revolution today. Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill is committed to bringing the traditional flavors and taste of the Southwest and certain regions of Mexico to your hometown. Go check out amayasmexicangrill.com for more information.
Boom. Oh man, and IWR was insane for real.
Yeah, I was watching some podcasts and shit yesterday with him.
You were watching the Terry and Gary show?
Yeah. Well, and then I caught over there to fucking knockouts and 3 counts and
I love
yeah.
Train.
I'm hitting them all, bro. I've been checking all kinds of different shit.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
They don't get a lot of viewers over there on their YouTube stream. They get like 1, 2. It's like, and nobody's ever chatting really or whatever.
Nope.
I was trying to see if maybe they had more viewers on like Instagram or this or that, but I wasn't seeing that they were live on Instagram or
For Terry and
they're
Gary.
probably like TikToking all the time, and I don't do the TikTok.
No, they don't. They don't. Those guys don't do that either. Like Terry and Gary, they get more Facebook,
Mhm.
and it's like a handful of people come watch it live.
Right.
And then same with knockouts and 3 counts. It just depends on who they're having. Like when Gary and Terry had DDP on there, there was probably 100 people in there watching.
Right.
It just depends. You know, it was the same with like when we had the flat earth guy, there was 50 people in that episode, but then you have somebody else and there's 3.
Yep.
That's where the issue with this stuff comes from is I got to figure out how to get more involvement from every day, not just on like True or False Fridays, but how do we make Light It Up more involved and more fun every day while we learn, while we keep this.
Integrate more.
Yep.
The changes have been good. I mean, adding something like so each day's got their own kind of thing, you know, some kind of gives it more structure and whatnot. So you kind of at least, you know,
engagement. Well, and that's the issue. Like the lack of engagement also shows on shows like Pillar Talk or even Saturday Morning Lounge.
Hey Craig, helping
where a lot of, unless you're engaging with the audience, then they'll come in, they'll sit to see what you got to say for a little bit, and then they'll leave. Most people.
Yep. Yeah, you got to keep them engaged. That's like that. They're doing videos for drones and whatnot. So in order for us to keep a person entertained in drone to watch a 4-minute video, pretty much every 7 seconds you have to be changing something in order to keep them, and it's got to be flowy and everything else. You know what I mean?
That's why I said
you can't do low grade video and expect a bunch from it. You know what I mean?
One
It's
secret of
eye attentive as well.
Like that's why when we did the wrestling thing, or even for example RPW, when they go put their live out, changing scenes every, like you said, 7 seconds or so.
Yep.
That
Don't just solid right here on this and watch this guys run back and forth. They do a few seconds here, get another view over here, change another view over here. Like when you guys went through and they were running around, you guys like switched cameras and you like, he was just coming out of getting smashed into the wall and whatnot, and there's T-Ruck catching it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Always changing things.
Well, even like with that, I've changed the way I did that now. Good morning, Naughty Nikki. Because one, T-Rup wasn't there, so I couldn't really go full live. Two, I feel like the way I started doing it now gets more views on each match. So when I do it live, I get, for a good day, 250 to 300 views total on that live through YouTube, Twitch, all of it. I've getting minimum 300 views on all those videos that I've put out on each of them, and that's only on one platform.
Right.
That's not including, that Trey Miguel video got 1,000 views on Facebook alone.
Now you got to saturate, build up. Part of it's like building up for the shows. Hey, we're going to be at IWR and pushing that part of it. You know what I mean? Saturating that with the information so people can plan more.
And the way I do it, I try not to show who the winner is. I try to show you all the action I can real quick, but without showing you who won, because I still want you to go watch their stuff.
Right. You're still going to have to go talk to them or see their stuff.
Yeah, if you want to know who actually won, go over there and watch the full video. But sometimes I sneak in like the game changers. I showed that they were raising the back again, but
yeah, some of them like that you want to, you know what I mean? But that's towards the end and the finals and stuff like that. So they've had to watch through, and they're still going to go back. Well, who won that match though? Who won that match? You know what I mean? If they got that, what happened over there because they got,
I don't show like I put a lot of the good moves in, but I don't show all the moves. I let it. It's just a quick highlight.
Right. They're short clips. Right.
10 to 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
I like the way that's turning out now too. Good morning, Lena. Good morning, JC. Good to see everybody. Jimmy says contests and topics of the day. Yep. That's a good way. Engagement is key. That's why Pillar Talk does a whole nother thing. It's not like this is our engagement show where Pillar Talk brings us our network.
Right. It
the whole way.
The others and brings them into the house.
Yes. That's what Pillar Talk does. And
that's just reaching out all around.
That's how we've made every connection we've had. And you can go all the way from everybody,
It's just like we were talking with Renee and your jewelry and whatnot. I mean, the more you talk, this network's worldwide right here. So being on here an hour a day on this just builds more opportunity for the building of the main structure of, branching and showing the community. And that's what that whole thing was really for.
Yep, exactly.
That's what the entertainment part is.
Yep. That umbrella that reaches the community.
Yeah, the different connections, the sponsors and everything else to put out and to connect and group with. I mean, look at the different things that have come from taste of and everything else.
Yep, exactly. So that we're just gonna adapt for now.
That's all you can do.
Yep.
Everything changes.
Winners do. Yeah.
Change is inevitable. Everything's gonna change.
Adapt and evolve, baby.
The Marine Corps would say Semper Fi, adapt and overcome.
Yeah, there you go.
Semper Fidelity.
That's what that means. Okay.
Yep, adapt and overcome.
Well, if I wouldn't get beat up for putting it on me, I would.
Right. Yeah, if you were a Marine, I would, unless you were like your dad or something like that. You know what I mean? Your brother, somebody that you had in your family or something.
I got my Ryan's son is in the Marines.
Yeah.
He's a MP.
Just make sure you dedicate it to him or something like that.
But
So, it's not you. It's, hey man, I'm just respecting them.
I like that saying though, because that's what I live by.
Yep, Semper Fi is to adapt and overcome.
Adapt and overcome. I didn't know that was the translation. Okay, nice. Maybe I should have been a Marine.
I was in the Army. So.
What's funny is 5 years ago I thought about jumping in there because I know they would have still let me, but
we always thought it was funny because Marines were supposed to be the tough asses and whatnot, but they're really not even their own military. They're a department of the Navy.
I was just gonna say that
the Navy paycheck. You know what I mean? So we always picked on you guys, but they'll tell you, man, that's okay because the Navy gives us rides wherever we want to go.
And who doesn't like a cruise?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had our Army helicopters and stuff like that, so we were good for the ground, but we didn't do that sea stuff. You know what I mean? We call somebody else.
Adapting is just one step in front of the other. So so there's this kid. He's overweight, and he's at practice, right? He is the slowest one there. He's literally we'll call it a rotation behind everybody. I keep
Getting lapped.
I keep whispering in this kid's ear, whatever you do, don't stop moving. I said, I don't care if you're too slow, keep going. When you stop is when you fail. Every time. And he's not got much hustle in him, but he's one foot in front of
But
the
he
other.
hasn't never done it before. So I mean his body's got a condition and he's got to get that willpower built up. Otherwise he wouldn't be the way he is.
Yep. And he's just a seventh grader, I think, maybe a sixth grader at this point. But no, that kid's on JV.
Our society's made us so lazy that we're not active anymore. Kids don't go outside and play. You know what I mean?
And that's
all we had to do when we were kids, man. We were up and down the block on bicycles, like 5 years old, dude, riding our bikes to school.
This kid don't even know how to do a jumping jack. Yeah. Like the whole team's in unison except for him.
That's like Squirrel. She gets up there and gets on her workouts in the morning and stuff. And she was talking about she got to get on her workout or it's just not the same anymore. She got to keep doing it.
Yep. He needs to build stamina. Yep, that's right. And that's all I keep telling him. I keep telling him, keep it going. I don't care how fast he goes, as long as he just keeps going. And, in real life, from what I see, other coaches agree. The other coaches haven't told him to hurry up or given him shit or nothing because
you don't dog him, you just build him up.
As long as they don't walk.
The Army was different because they wanted to train you a certain way and whatnot. So they dogged you and beat you down versus
they want to tear you down to build you up.
Yep. They got to tear you down so that you're not thinking the way. Same thing when you get out of the Army. If you were an MP in the Army, you go to try to get a job as a cop, it's not going to work.
Nope.
They want to hire you because they have to break you out of the cycle of the military police and retrain you completely. And it's harder for them to train you properly than if you were like some rookie that had never done any training.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now, you military police officers get way more leeway than these. You can detain
your Uncle Sam's money, buddy. Yeah.
Only thing I ask is just remember the Constitution is what you're supposed to be defending.
They use more scare tactics in the military.
Yeah.
Then they can break you down.
Hey, my nephew came home this weekend and he showed us his badge. He's got a real badge and everything. He's an MP over there. I don't know exactly where he's at right now. I think he's out west somewhere in the middle. No, he's a Marine. Yeah, he wanted to go.
I wanted to go MP in the Army because they train at Fort McClellan, Alabama. Alabama seems cool.
Marines. He could have gone anywhere he wanted, and he picked the Marines because he said it was the hardest. It was the hardest one, so he he chose the Marines because it was going to be the hardest thing to do.
He was looking for
every step of the way. He's chosen the difficult path.
Right.
His whole life.
Build you up.
This kid's a multiple black belt already, and he's 19 years old. He's multiple black belt. He's like,
we did that when we were in school.
It can be once he's done with the military, if he decides to come out or stay in, he'll accomplish anything he puts.
Newspaper routes paid for our karate taekwondo training. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's a multi-black belt before he even gets in the Marines.
So he's no Chuck Norris, but
like, take the fucking Donatello pole and fucking whoop at least 30 of the most grown men.
My brother loved taekwondo, karate movies, and my brother still got swords around and whatnot.
I forget what he was trained in, but it wasn't like I will say I don't know about now, but a couple years ago, you take him to the ground, he don't know what to do. I've been into his ass for like 3 years. Like, you need jujitsu. You're awesome on your feet, but as soon as I take you down, what are you gonna do? Now he's big. Now he's like muscular, and he could beat me up without. He could probably out wrestle me and outwork me now at this point. It's funny seeing these little kids grow into fucking men. You know, just a few years ago, I could have tapped him out in a heartbeat. Now, I'll be lucky if he don't tap me out in a heartbeat. What up, Kristen? Good to see you. I chose
Yeah, welcome, man.
wage. That's understandable.
Naughty Nikki in the house. Good to see you this morning.
What up, CSL?
Hey, Geary Legend Outdoors. What up, Lilo?
Already made more cutting grass. Yep.
JCT was already showing her videos this morning. She got some chili going and some cornbread. Ooh.
I love chili.
She always
You know
makes me
what? I
hungry
like
first thing in the
chicken
morning.
chili. You ever had chicken chili?
She got a black bean chili is what she made.
You ever have white chicken chili though?
Yeah.
I like how spicy it is. I like my chili
Yeah, like a
spicy.
Mexican spicy chili. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like that creamy sauce too, though. But I love chili
Well, why you keep taking your messages away?
because she's smiling. I think she's butt dialing or something. That's funny.
Right.
So Night Train, let's give me a few of your questions you have.
Few questions. Let's see what we can come up with.
So we're gonna play a little. Night Train's gonna say some things, and then we're gonna figure out whether what he's saying is true. It's not gonna be. Don't think it's gonna be T-Rup stories. We're just gonna. He's gonna got a few facts over here. We're gonna figure out if they're true or false.
There's silly stuff, you know what I mean? Spaghettio is the singular form of the word spaghetti.
So that means no. Yeah, spaghetti.
Spaghettio is the single form of the word spaghetti.
Is that a true? So are all these true, or are we guessing?
It's either true or false. It can be either or. Yep.
I'm going to say
true or is it false?
spaghettios is the singular form, and then if you have to,
the S would make it multiple though.
I say false. I think that no, because
That's true.
For example, in the English, I do know apostrophe S, but if it's singular,
Spaghetti's Italian though, isn't it?
If it's singular and has an S at the end, you put the apostrophe on the
Right.
after the S to make it plural. So I think spaghettios without the apostrophe is the singular.
First time is food time. Humans being silly, saying certain foods.
True. Squirrel says true. JC
says false.
Food time.
Josh says false. He says it needs the S on that.
Yep, spaghettios. So you're saying this is a spaghettio, not a can of spaghettio. It's a can of spaghettios, plural. So maybe you're right. I think it might be true. It is a spaghettio, not a spaghettios.
It's the can, she says.
If it's the can, then it's spaghettios with an S, and then the apostrophe at the end would make it plural, but it's not because it doesn't have that.
So I gave you a hint. Spaghetti is Italian. In general, Italian nouns that end in O are singular in nature, whereas those that finish in I are plural. Spaghetti is made using a large amount of spaghetto. So it is true.
Wow. Spaghetto?
Spaghetto is one noodle.
Spaghetto?
One noodle.
That's funny.
Let's see what else. The United Kingdom is almost the same size as France.
False. France is bigger.
Everybody's still stuck on spaghetti, huh? Yeah, Franco-American, right.
Which case he's not
Yeah.
registering his comments right now. True or false Friday?
Right.
Well,
we're not getting many guesses so far.
coming through, by the
The
way.
UK is smaller than France.
How much?
The UK is smaller than France.
Oh yeah,
You were right.
I know.
During his career, Walt Disney has a record for the most Academy Awards. Walt Disney, the most Academy Awards.
I would love to try your spaghetti, girl. My ex-wife makes the best spaghetti I've ever eaten in my life. The sauce, best sauce I've ever had, and she uses venison as the meat. Squirrel says yes on. Actually, Squirrel says false.
Squirrel says false.
Yep. Yes on Walt Disney. Blind Neil says. JCT. Say it one more time.
Walt Disney has the record for the most Academy Awards. The record.
So most Academy Awards. I bet you that's true. Walt Disney himself or Walt Disney the company?
Walt Disney has the record. So that'd be Disney himself.
Well, every fucking cartoon
Everything
movie
is Disney is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're still doing it beyond his career because he passed long ago. So I mean, but it's in his career.
JCT says false. I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna go ahead with Blind Neil and say true.
During his career, he won 26 Academy Awards. 4 of them were honorary, and he was nominated 59 times.
So that's true?
Yep, he won 26 and was nominated 59 times.
So the record is 26.
Yep, record is 26 Academy Awards. 4 of those being honorary even.
I better get to work.
The first Disney princess was Cinderella.
Really? Is that true?
Ooh, true or false? The first Disney princess was Cinderella.
That's a good one because now my brain's thinking which cartoon came first.
There's so many princesses along the way too.
Disney is.
What was first?
Snow White, I think, is the first princess.
Squirrel said true.
Squirrel says true.
On Cinderella.
Blind Neil says false. JCT
says false.
I think Snow White was the first princess.
And she debuted in 1937. You were right, Snow White.
Yeah.
So Cinderella was not.
This is the only reason why it registered with me, because I remember seeing like a montage of like 100 years with Disney or whatever it was, and Snow White's kiss was so iconic because she was the first princess.
Okay, let's go geography here. 4 countries share their land borders with Switzerland.
Ooh.
4 countries share their land borders with Switzerland.
The Swiss are interlocked. I do know that. They're surrounded by land. 4? I want to say it's 5, maybe even 6, but I'm not going to say false. Because I know the broad statement is it is surrounded by, but I don't know how many. I think it's more than 4, but true.
Neil says true.
I think
he's the only one. We got Josh. Josh is he thinks it's more, so it would be false. Neil says true.
5.
Squirrel says 5.
I think it's false. I'm gonna go false.
JCT undecided. It is false. There are 5. France Italy, Germany, Austria, and Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein. I
Liechtenstein.
didn't even know that was a real country.
I thought it was just in the movie, damn it.
I thought it was just the home of fucking Perry the Platypus's arch nemesis. But yeah, I always remember Switzerland. That's why they're always neutral, because they're surrounded by enemies. All right, let's get to this Earth Dweller real quick, and then we can get back to those if we got time.
Brought to you by Village Pizza Company. Using quality ingredients and homemade dough, their pizza is prepared with care. Their goal is to properly serve their community a simple yet delicious pizza with a smile. Go visit villagepizzamaybee.com for more information. Welcome to the friendliest place in town. Little Brown Jug was established in 1977, offering great food and excellent service, and continue to carry on this proud tradition to this day. To this day. Come and see why they call them the friendliest place in town. Visit littlebrownjugmaybe.com for more information. We'll see you there. Mugsy Sports Grill and Bar. Mugsy's is the best sports bar and restaurant in Monroe, Michigan. Mugsy serves up piping hot pizza, wings, ribs, burgers, and more. Mugsy's is the place in Monroe to go to for the big game or race on Sundays. Be sure to bring the whole family. Go check out MugsySportsBar.com for more information. Monroe Sport Center. We are a family-operated business that is here for customers' every demand. We have a fully stocked snack bar and also connected to one of the hottest bars in Monroe. Go check out BowlMSC.com for more information. Ruthless Pro Wrestling, RPW, is the rising independent professional wrestling promotion out of the Midwest, featuring hard-hitting and high-flying action and a reputation in the high-stakes world of deathmatch wrestling from today's hottest talent. Go check out RuthlessPro.com for some more information.
Earth Dweller of the day. Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day. See what's walking on this earth. Okay. What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
Earth Dweller.
What?
Tuatera, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna guess that's how that's said. It's a giant lizard. I want to pull up a video while I tell you some facts.
Ooh, he's gonna multitask, folks.
Yep. There's the video. I got it on mute. Look how big that fucking thing is.
Ooh, look how spiny it is, dude.
Yep, this is a prehistoric animal. So what I like to do on certain days, like Friday, Truth or False Friday and stuff like that, is find animals that are prehistoric.
Or could still be around.
Look at that little thing. It ain't even big.
No, it looked a lot bigger in the first picture. It looks more like a small, like, I don't know. I'd say iguana type thing, or
it says
small bearded dragon.
it may look like a rather ordinary reptile, but it's highly unusual creature. This New Zealand native has a unique ancient lineage that goes back to the time of the dinosaurs. There are two living species of tutura, and
Yeah, it looks like an iguana more.
one is Cephodon. I don't know how to say that word. Remember, we don't say words, but there's two types. There's two types of them. One of them's super rare, and the other one's like kind of rare. So it says right there, mature toras usually measure between 12 and 30 inches long, weigh over half a pound or 2.5 pounds. Their skin is grayish green, sometimes speckly. Their home is the coastal forests of low scrubs. Prefer areas with crumbly soil, so they can burrow. All right. So Tura may look like a lizard, but it's unique. The Tura is not a lizard. It's one of the living of the Rhinocephalophora. I don't know how to say that, but which flourished around 200 million years ago. All other members of this order became extinct 60 million years ago. So this is legit a dinosaur, guys. This is a legit dinosaur. Yes, it's a tiny boy. It's a tiny thing, but this is a dinosaur. Very cool. The name comes from the Maori for peaks on the back. Toras have spiny crests along their back made from soft triangular folds of skin. These spines are more prominent in males who can raise them during territorial or courtship displays. They are surprisingly long-lived. Toras mature slowly and don't stop growing till they reach about 30. They can live to about 100 years old in the wild, probably longer in captivity. Part of the reason for the
up to 91 years in managed care is what I was seeing on them. So a little bit less in managed
they
care.
got a slow metabolism, which causes them to age slowly. So it says toras cannot tolerate much lower temperatures than most reptiles, and they hibernate during the winter. Body temperatures can range 41 to 52 Fahrenheit over a course of the day. So it can range anywhere like that. Dang. Okay. Cold-blooded indeed.
At hatch, they're 3.9 inches long at hatching. And they grow up to 31 inches and about 3 pounds.
Look at that. Is that its tail that broke off or something?
That grows back. Like
What up, Twisted? Good morning. Good morning, Rigor Mortis. It's an open page.
It does regrow a lost tail.
If y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. There's the thing. They have a third eye. Tuaturos have third eye on top of its head.
When their eggs get cold,
it has a retina, lens, cornea, and nerve endings, but it is not used for vision. The eye is only visible in hatchlings as it becomes covered in scales and pigments after 4 to 6 months. Its function is subject of ongoing research, but it is believed to be useful in absorbing ultraviolet rays and setting the circadian seasonal cycles. They can regrow lost tails. Yep, that's what that video was.
Yep.
They can break its tail off if caught and regenerate it. They have unusual teeth that can't be replaced. They have a single row of teeth on their lower jaw and a double row on their upper jaw, with the bottom row fitting between the upper two rows. So they have what? Same. Let me see that again. They have a double row on the upper jaw and a lower one on the lower. It's a tooth arrangement not seen in any other reptile because it's not a lizard. Unlike all other living toothed reptiles, the Tuatura's teeth are not separate structures but sharp projections of the jawbone. This means that worn down or broken teeth cannot be replaced. Older Tuaturas with worn down teeth have switched from eating hard insects to soft prey such as earthworms and larvae and slugs. Adapt and overcome, right?
Uh-huh.
Reproduction. They reproduce slowly. It takes 10 to 20 years to reach maturity. Males can mate every year, but females breed every 2 to 5. It takes a female between 1 and 3 years to provide eggs with yolk, and up to 7 months to form the shell. It takes an additional 12 to 15 months from the sex to hatch them. Possibly the longest incubation rate of any reptile.
It says the female can store sperm for 10 to 12 months before laying 1 to 19 white soft-shelled eggs in nesting burrows. So she can store 10 to 12 months, she can hang on to that sperm.
Damn, that's ridiculous.
It says when their eggs get too cold, their development stops until it gets warmer again. That's why they can take so long to hatch. So it's kind of like our marijuana plants. If they get cold, they'll go dormant. As long as you don't freeze them, they'll stay that way. Or you could freeze them and then regrow them again, even if you put them in a freezer like your cuttings. You can regrow them after. They're the same thing. They stop at a certain temperature and they go dormant, and then you bring them back to that warm and they start growing again. Same thing.
This says a male tutor named Henry lived in a museum. Became the first-time father at age 111. He fathered 11 babies with a female named Mildred, believed to be in her 70s. They are diurnal when young and nocturnal as adults. They cohabitate with birds. They dig their own burrows, but also use burrows of seabirds for shelter when available. The seabird guano provides an attractive environment for the invertebrates that the tuturos prey on, such as beetles, crickets, and spiders. They'll also sometimes eat the eggs and the young of the seabirds. So, what do you think the tuturo's worst enemy is? What animal would you think?
I'm already looking at it, so I'm not guessing.
Okay.
I'm looking at facts and stuff. I already seen it.
The rat. The rat is the most hated enemy of the tutura. So they steal everything, they eat everything, and along with it doesn't really tell me why.
This is because they're easily transported as stowaways on boats, and usually the first alien animals to arrive unnoticed in new places. Islands with rats have few nocturnal invertebrates or reptiles. Here, rats rely on seeds, fruits, and other plant materials for food because there is little else to eat.
Oh, YouTube got us.
YouTube got us for the video.
Yeah,
We were talking over it and everything.
I know. It's all right.
Jeepers. Yeah. Well, it'll be back. We still got time, so I mean,
We'll go to this fucking sponsor spot while we wait.
You buy 8 Mile Vodka, premium vodka, official sponsor of the Detroit Pistons and Brain Jerk Entertainment Company. 2021 SIP Award gold medalist. Born in Detroit. Go visit 8milevodka.com for more information. Crazy Squirrel Graphics. He's a freelance graphic designer that can make posters, flyers, and other graphic designs for events, parties, mugs, t-shirts, and anything else you need. Official designer for the IWR and the Monroe Pop Fest. Go check out Crazy Squirrel Graphics on Facebook. Pro Wrestling Edge. 5 wrestling fans, Dan O'Mac, Brokowski, Nick DeGooch, Big Kaz, and Jaybird talk about wrestling and more. These guys bring a different edge to the focus. Go check out the new beginnings at ProWrestlingEdge.com. We Handle Candles is a local business dedicated to making your home or your business smell outstanding, offering great scents and even better moments. We Handle Candles. Visit them on Facebook or
Instagram.
10:46 is when they were saying, "Dude, uh-oh, what the hell?" Rigger.
It should be back. If it's not, it should be soon.
Yeah, it should be coming.
I didn't go check it out to see what it said.
That's it. I didn't even see it in the chat because I was over looking at facts too.
Yeah, see, it's hard. It's hard to do. I'm over here reading facts, playing the video, shooting comments up.
It's a lot easier when we got somebody to keep an eye on things.
Facebook
works still. It's only YouTube. Yeah, I'm surprised YouTube got us because we were talking over the top of it the entire time, dude, with facts and everything. So
it was PBS. It was because it was PBS.
Oh, yeah. Should have been playing National Geographic instead, huh?
Yeah, JCT says it's not there yet.
Yeah, I've got it up over here. I'm watching for it, but
it'll be. What's it say?
It says stream suspended. There it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Usually, it's because I was playing the video.
Yep.
There, it's back, y'all. What's up? What's up?
Yep. Public use. Yep.
there goes the theory of muting the video, echoing. I shouldn't be echoing. That's weird.
Shouldn't be echoing any.
I don't hear it. Maybe it's you,
No.
squirrels. It's you, squirrels, because you had the YouTube open.
Squirrel.
She's listening to Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah,
At the
she's
echo.
on her phone. I didn't click either with the Shirley. Yeah, because I don't call her Shirley. I call her Squirrels, but I see her get called Shirley on her stream.
Yeah, because that's Shirley. That's squirrels. Both was up. Yep. I knew it.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to Night Train about this, and I'm pretty sure Fridays will start being like where I feature some of you guys, where I'll feature the YouTube community again. The whole reason I kind of stopped is because I was trying to play like somebody's music, and every time I would play somebody's fucking channel, I kept getting copyrighted. So I kind of swayed away from doing that anymore. But I think I'm going to start going back to, like next Friday, it'll be Shirley's fucking day, Squirrel's day, where we showcase Squirrels' YouTube or Blind Neil's
Karaoke and Squirrels on Saturdays.
Chef Rodney's YouTube. Night Train.
Where's Chef Rodney? I seen him like a comment. I didn't see him pop in and say hi. I'm gonna get him. Wait till Friday comes along and I go over there and tag on his.
Squirrel says hi roll. Whoop whoop.
What's going on?
Good to see you, sir. So that's what we're gonna start doing on Fridays. I think is feature. I'll call it Feature Friday, to where we'll feature you guys. We'll feature the community, Twisted. Whoever it is. We'll pick a day. You will be the feature for that hour. So even if you want to come up on the screen, you can come up. You don't have to even put your picture on the screen. You can come up without. I don't
background
know here. What?
With a background.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know how to do it from here, but you can come on the. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, or you don't have to come up anyways. To be honest, but it'd be cool to have, like, say if we did Night Train Day, Night Train's on. If we did Blind Neil Day, Blind Neil's up here. But it doesn't have to be that way. But it'd be cool. It'd be real cool if you did. Robert can have a day. Robert, come have a day. Dude, get Armani, and we can tell him you want to have a sports podcast with a bunch of high schoolers?
Be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool, I think, to have a couple some of the younger generation talking about stuff that they care about for a podcast.
Some of the people out doing things. Highlight some students over at coaches. Oh,
dude, that'd be really cool too. Have a couple student athletes come in and have a couple coaches. That'd be neat. Have somebody talk, whether it's them or. I think it'd be cool. Maybe put Adriana as a host of one of these shows.
Get some other people involved.
Yep.
Some new faces.
Yep.
This one's ugly. I'm only an intern anyway. I get to go back to work like a real job or something.
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I wish Night Train didn't have to go back to work.
Yeah.
Just
one of these days I won't work. Oh.
Pay for Night Train to be just okay. Night Train. How much do you need to get paid? I wish we.
I'm gonna have to get some more advertisers in here.
Yeah, no shit. Oh man. 6 p.m. NL time. fucking scared me. I didn't even see you coming in. I didn't get scared, but I was like, what the
I'm
fuck?
like, Dad.
Dad's in the house.
Dad. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I recognize that voice. You know. Doing the do.
I love it.
The intern, yep. Night Train says, I want to, and we already talked about it, but
Yeah.
we're inviting them whenever we do events.
Yeah.
And we have vendors.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Absolutely.
invite them.
Of course.
His wife sells jewelry and stuff.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
And we always love seeing Night Train.
We know it.
Yeah. Well, that'll give me a chance to come down. To see the I'm gonna be over here hanging out, you know.
Oh shit! This guy's in real life.
The real life Night Train, and then he just shows up to our party that one time.
Dude, that was cool.
That was my favorite.
That was Ryan's doing. He's the one who sent the invite to me. He was like, "Yep, we'll send it." I'm like, "Well, shit." Now Ryan invited me. I guess I really feel obligated to have to come down now.
Dad sent the invite.
I was like, "Honey, what are we doing?" She's like, I'm like, "I just got an invite to the party." I'm like, she's like, "All right." We're out of here.
I was telling them how
you got to invite to my birthday party. You have to give me the paper invite.
Yeah. October 1st.
Yes, sir.
I was going through brain.
It's already in the book.
Maybe bringing Adriana on like a host of a podcast, possibly.
That'd be awesome. We've been talking about doing
Yep,
that.
we've been trying, bringing in Josh do something, because I really think putting Josh in front of the camera, all he would need is a little, like, you can't talk about this or that, you know what I mean? And he's good to go. This is his dream. And what do we do here? We make dreams come true. That's what I try to do.
Dream big, people. Dream big.
Yep. And really, we're only limited by our dreams.
As my friend Matt North from Australia would say, mindset of hugeness.
Yep. What if I told you that all your dreams would come true? Everything you worked for and dreamed about would come true. Would you stop dreaming? Would you go for bare minimum?
Yeah,
because let me tell you what, if you dream it and you work as hard as you can and you sacrifice for it, it will. Nothing is off limits. Whatever you want is on the table. You just have to
listen under the Willy Wonka song in your head, people. When they're going down the boat. If you ever dream paradise,
even if you're a shitty,
all you gotta do is do
it. Yep. Even if you're a shitty singer, you know how many shitty singers I know that have been on the radio and get paid millions? Most of them.
Yeah, that's why they've got voice overs and stuff like that now. I mean, all these syncs and all that. Yeah,
we are only limited by our own minds, people, and don't forget that, because it's us who tells us to give up. It's nobody else. It's us who listens. Like Ryan can tell me, go ahead, you trash, give up. But it's still up to me to decide that. And what is that, Ed Sheeran? Have you ever heard Ed Sheeran before he became famous?
He was good at mixing.
You know,
Ed Sheeran's voice over on everything.
Ed Sheeran's voice is that of like an angel now. And before he first started, it was trash.
I love his old stuff when he was doing Down the Boat Run and whatnot back in the day. He's out there with just an acoustic guitar and he's down on a boat and he's heading on down the old riverway or whatever over there and just strumming along singing. It sounded pretty good, but you could tell he was young but he was enjoying it. You know what I mean? There was a heart to it. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, and when you play guitar, you're not good. You're not good. Theory, the Illuminati had T set up.
No, man. By the looks of it, it was a silly ass goose.
Not only did the Illuminati and Goose sabotage him on the eating competition, and he said he was going to protest. I don't know if he's protesting or he was kidnapped.
I don't know.
He hasn't been back since them videos were dropped.
Yeah, I hope he didn't get shamed. I mean, he was
take
set up. I mean, it wasn't on him.
No.
The box was empty before he got to it. I mean, what was he supposed to do?
Yep.
He didn't realize it. He was ready to just chow, man. He was into his game. It was full on, you know. They were supposed to take care of that before it got there.
Yep. Goose sabotaged it.
Yeah, Goose. That's what it sounds like to me. Goose is all
Came
over
out and
that.
said it. Did you see that?
Yeah. I was telling. I watched the wife. She was like, "Oh my goodness."
Tomorrow we'll show the compilation of videos.
Yeah, there's lots of evidence that's going to come.
And now
to
that
the
I think
table.
about it, now that I think about it, you know, once Goose comes out and says, "Oh, it was me, T-Rup, you deserve this," running your mouth and shit. So if you think back to the original video, even the live, what did Silly Goose say when dude told him, "Hey, what's your plan for today? And you can't use Goose." He said, "Use another goose." And he didn't. Goose didn't help him eat that, but Goose did help him get T disqualified.
Yeah, because he thought he could, you know, he was going to get somebody else to take it. He just wanted to make sure that T didn't get it.
Yeah.
Right. In the end, you know.
In the end, Goose still had a part in it, dude. That's Silly Goose.
Easy.
German. You can't.
Easy. I can't wait to see the stuff. Oh,
They
man,
always got something up their sleeve.
I mean, we've seen some of the evidence, just the, you know, couple of it. Yeah, that was crazy.
He admitted it.
There's an investigation. Yeah.
Goose is very evil. And especially in the hands of Grimy. Now he's hanging out with Grimy Zach Thomas, who stole him last IWR. He got stolen.
Oh, man.
So he's hanging out with the grimy ones.
Goose is on the dark side.
You see what happens. He's already evil.
That mother gooser.
That mother gooser. He said, "I guess you could say that's nacho cheese."
That's nacho cheese.
That was great. I'm gonna
I
have
love
to.
how they pulled from it, man.
Goose isn't allowed at ringside next time.
It seemed like he was watching the show when we announced originally that there was something up with the whole contest, because we were playing all that nacho cheese and this. It seems like he was keeping his eye out. He knew something was up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he hacked into T-Rup's video.
Yeah.
Goose is suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. He's turned into a grimy one. Man, I didn't see that one coming though.
No, man. No. I thought it was going to be a good competition here. There was all kinds of sketchy shit going on in the meantime. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but
hey, I would have put it on T-Rup, but come to find out,
that's that wrestling type mentality, though. I mean, you know what I mean? They're all in, full on. They're gonna, yeah.
We got to win. And Kenny was winning for most of it. Kenny got moved up to second place.
Eddie Guerrero, man.
Kenny got a medal out of it, you know. Love you, squirrels. It is that time. We'll see you tomorrow for Secret Saturday. Secret Saturday. I forget what we're gonna go over.
What the secret would be.
We're going over what are those things? The Georgia Guidestones we'll go into. We'll talk about the Georgia Guidestones tomorrow.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yep, they were just destroyed recently. Can't wait.
Right? It's quite interesting how this is working.
Storyline to play out between the Dad just walked in. I was just telling them about how if you go back to the live video and even the video that Spooky put out, Schwartzy says, "What is your plan today?" And you can't use Goose. Kenny Urban said, "Use another goose."
He had another goose in his pocket.
Yep. T-Rup ran at him too. He said, "You can bring all the geese you want. You're not gonna beat me." Yep. It only took one goose to take T-Rup down.
Sabotage!
And then the Illuminati has stolen him.
Yeah, now the Illuminati's stolen the goose. Oh, jeez.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Love you all. Peace out.
Brought by Brain.
Six left contact.
Yeah.
Just flying the plane around